Yo, what up guys? Crypto Ether here, back at it again with another crypto video. So, some cool stuff to talk about. Dogecoin network activity goes parabolic, but will Doge price follow? That is the key question. But before we jump into that, guys, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, as not only do I cover Dogecoin, but we pretty much cover all the hottest topics in cryptocurrency, guys. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and also smashing that like button at the end of the video if you guys do enjoy today's content, right? Really does help out the channel, guys. But that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into this article. So it reads, Dogecoin network activity has surged in the past week, but Doge price hasn't moved yet. So what does this mean for Dogecoin, guys? Well, I like to say it's a delayed effect. Essentially, I think that all of these new addresses could possibly just be getting into crypto, right? I mean, a lot of them, you can see that it's just their first transaction, and I feel like Dogecoin is definitely an entry level point for cryptocurrency. I mean, it's fun, it's really cheap, and also, I mean, Elon talks about it all the time, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of how you get your Doge news, and everybody gets hyped up when Elon starts talking about Dogecoin. It's honestly just fun to me. That's the main thing. If you look into Doge, you'll find that that's its key component, is like fun and memes and stuff like that, and community. That's how it came to be what it is today. So let's dive a little deeper into this article, though. Popular meme coin Dogecoin has been trading sideways above the 200-day exponential moving average, or the EMA, since January 7th. Doge price is down 0.4% over the last week and 14% over the last month. And even though technical setup hints at further losses for Doge, the recent spike in network activity is interesting, right? So again, guys, these 890,000 addresses that just came in over the past week are nothing to take lightly. I just really think, as people start to dollar cost average into crypto and Dogecoins, they start investing heavier and heavier over time, right? As they get more comfortable with investing into cryptocurrency. So I do think that, these 890,000 addresses are just going to take some time to have a significant impact on Dogecoin price, right? Dogecoin is experiencing a significant increase in network activity. Data from market intelligence firm Into the Block shows over 890,000 new Dogecoin addresses have been created over the past week. This increase in new addresses coincides with an 86% adoption rate as the new users execute their first transactions on the blockchain. And I really say, if you're new into crypto, what better thing to just jump into and just kind of dollar cost average and have fun with? Like, just buy a couple of Doges. They're under 10 cents, guys. You can get a Dogecoin for really, really cheap. And some people think that Dogecoin can hit $1. Some people even think maybe 5 or 10. Like, who knows, guys? That's the fun of cryptocurrency. But just if you're getting into crypto, just have some fun with a couple of Dogecoins and just see what it's like. I mean, you can literally buy Dogecoin on like every exchange, like Robinhood and so on and so forth. It was like one of the first to be adopted onto all of these exchanges, right? As far as cryptocurrency. So yeah, I'm just a big fan of Dogecoin, and we'll continue to talk about it as more news comes out, right? But let's keep going here with this article and see what they have to say about these new addresses. So Dogecoin is experiencing a significant increase in its network activity. Data from market. Oh, I'm sorry. I think we already went over that part. Additional data sentiment shows a spike in daily active addresses, right, or DAA, which increased from 124,240 on January 23rd to more than 498,000 on February 2nd. So this resurgence in network activity could be due to the release of the iconic Doom video game on the Dogecoin blockchain and upcoming Doge 1 launch. So they did put Dogecoin, it's like an ordinal version of Doom on the Dogecoin blockchain, essentially. I know that's kind of confusing. Let me read this tweet from Block Voyager, right? Kind of explains it a bit better. So Doom meets Dogecoin. Developer Mini Doge Art deploys the iconic 1993 Doom game on the Dogecoin blockchain using Ordinals technology. So now gaming data is fetched entirely from the Dogecoin network, showcasing the potential of blockchain for preserving digital assets. Now, what's the significance of that, right? So Um, I guess I could paint this picture for you, right? It's funny I used that word. I didn't even mean to make this pun, but essentially, like, think about paintings, right? Or like your Mona Lisa, or so on and so forth. Your most iconic pieces of art. Now, over time, those are hard to preserve, right? I mean, they're going to see the test of time, essentially, right? There's lots of dangers, weathering, stealing, so on and so forth. The buildings could collapse or whatever have you, right? What's cool about digital preservation is that it's less exposed to those elements, essentially. Um, so when you start thinking about art in digital form, it feels almost a little bit more infinite, I should say, right? Because it will forever be preserved on the blockchain, which is there's no erasing that. It's there forever, right? Um, so it's just something cool to think about, especially as we step into more of like a digital age. I think art's going to evolve into that. So as well as assets and like your deed for your house and things of that nature. Like, it doesn't even have to be art, it could be just more everyday things, guys. Like, we're gonna start seeing blockchain incorporated into everything. It's just a new tech, essentially, right? But we could go on that for hours. Dogecoin's supposed to just be more fun, more memes. That's why they're putting Doom on the blockchain. It's fun, guys. We're supposed to be having fun with this, right? So a third factor that is increasing the use of Doge Chain, a layer 2 blockchain built on the Dogecoin network. It is important that creativity brings new victories, with them new users. Doge Chain, exactly. As you make this blockchain stuff more fun, you're going to see more people jump into it, and that's been Doge's whole thing this whole time, is just to increase the fun out of crypto, right? And I think they've done a really good job of it. I think they've done the best job of it out of all the cryptos. Feel like all the memes and just kind of like the culture has been the strongest with Dogecoin, and it sparked this whole meme coin revolution, guys. We've seen meme coin after meme coin drop because of Dogecoin. You have to understand that this is like the OG one. This is it, guys, and it's very far away from its all-time high. So if you're looking at crypto, you might as well give Dogecoin a look as well. Just on the basis of where it's at price-wise in comparison to Dogecoin, and I'm sorry, in comparison to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's about a 2x away from where it's at. Dogecoin, however, is a 10x away from where it's at. Bitcoin has huge market dominance. So essentially, if Bitcoin just 2x's, Dogecoin could possibly 10x, possibly more, possibly 20x, 30x. Like, who knows, guys? Cryptocurrency potential is limitless, almost. I mean, it's kind of like gold, but it's not. It's something. It's more limited than that. I think they're only going to be able to mine Bitcoin up until like 2060, or I forget exactly which year, but it's not that much longer, guys. Meaning the supply is super limited. So what happens when Dogecoin supply just completely runs out and you're not able to mine it anymore, and demand just continues to increase because other forms of currency are failing? That could be huge. What happens to all these cryptocurrencies? Who knows, guys? But just fun things to talk about, right? Anywho, I like to have fun with Dogecoin. I suggest looking into it. It's fun, guys. If you're new into cryptocurrency, definitely just think about giving Dogecoin a look. And do your research, right? I think the more you research Dogecoin, the more you'll realize it's just fun, you know? So, but that being said, guys, crypto eat there. Hope everybody has a great weekend out there, and look forward to bringing you more daily crypto content. Peace.